Why go so far? Do so much to save my friend, only to cut him down. I cannot give you the death you deserve. Not without damning the city along with you, but I will not stay at your side a moment longer.
I bet you're pleased with yourself. Saving Ravengard and making a fool out of me in a single swoop. Go on, do your gloating. You've earned it.
Oscar, if you're still in there, listen to my voice. This is not you. Please let me help you.
All I hear is the grunting of a swine. Come closer so I can rip out your filthy tongue.
Another step forward.
They should be at home with their loved ones.
Look around you. It's peaceful, isn't it?
Right here, anyway. There's clanking great steel watches. Does he hate them? No matter what the mouth says.
The city's been a shock to them after all that time on the road.
Must have been a hard walk from Elturel. They'll get used to it.
Well, liquid anyway. Where's it all coming from? It was just one and one for the
It's that no politician ever went down.
Hot, hot, hot. Did you see that? Incredible. Fire in the... Oh, my silk. What are the chances it's you?
Ah, and the heart-stopping bloodsucker. I hope you've changed your mind. My neck is yours, anytime.
And I will keep refusing until the end of time. I'm done bowing to the whims of others.
Never say never. Forgive the mess. Your blood is far more volatile than I'd anticipated. It's a breakthrough in the sanguine arts, the likes of which the world has never seen. The Grand Matriarch will have no choice but to restore House Ablodra after I present her with my research. But listen to me, rabbiting on about myself when I have you, the prize bleeder, on my very doorstep. If you'd come inside, we could discuss something far more exciting than drow politics. Yes, that is, do follow me.
That might be worth it.
You've been caught in the act. So much for the perfect crime. What was taken is free to be reclaimed, and you are free to go.
Or your next of kin will, at least. I don't have a...
Ah, a cozy little spot, isn't it? These four walls have witnessed greater alchemical triumphs than the keep of Erngarth Durand. And now that you're here, the crown jewel of my research is soon to be faceted. All you have to do is drink Formula Gruner.
If that's a formula I can smell, It's even fouler than her blood. Oof. Gods below.
When you first entered this home, you saw the incredible latent power within your blood exposed in all its nuances. Formula Gruna will unleash that power within you. Risky, but, safe.
One source of lethal explosive power in our party is quite enough. It seems ill-advised to add another.
Well, yes. Formulae Arku through Fruag were spectacular failures. But Gruna is different. Believe me. Oh, marvelous. I've never been so excited for anything in all my days. Just stand over there, far over there, and drink up.
Half the new recruits will be in the same way.
You lived! This is incredible! I'm seeing stars! I'd hypothesized you wouldn't, my friend. And you've proven me absolutely correct. You are the world's first detonative exsanguinator. To put it simply, from this day on, your blood goes boom. Big boom. It's incredible. All it needs is a spark. Certainly not. But it might do damage to anyone who makes you bleed without your express permission. I assure you, the pleasure is entirely mine. This research will skyrocket House of Blodra back to the forefront of Drow scientific thought. Indeed, it could protect my line for generations. Now, let me offer you a little treat. In exchange for the teensiest vial of your marvelous blood, I'll give you something that'll really throw your enemies for a loop. I'll only ask a nominal fee in exchange. You really are a fine collaborator. Until next time. Imagine the look on Mold's face
to dance?
Let me work my magic.
How delicious.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. One day I'll catch a break.
Gazette has a transcript of a conversation with Archduke.
Bloody believe it. No puzzles. A travesty. I only think to review that awful fashion disaster you're wearing.
Why, hello there. We were just about to try some of Master Metzley's delightful wines. Would you care to join us?
Oh, they do look ever so tasty.
Ah, Mrs. Highbury, I prefer to conduct tastings individually, so I may assess your palate.
Call me Cora, Master Metzley. And I'm afraid I must insist on their joining us. Wine's no good without company, after all.
Wine scent is almost sickly sweet, with an acrid note just on the periphery. Poison.
No, it was perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You have sullied it with knowledge, made it an unclean sacrifice. I will remember your face, and I will peel it from your skull should you interfere again.
Allow me to demonstrate. Striking distance. matters. One can't always be a gentleman.
Escaped. Going to his next victim, no doubt.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch? Well, I am so glad you asked, Edvard. No, a bit too good. Mr. Neal.
Never wanted the easy path.
Horrid man wanted to do. I still can't believe. Why would anyone want to kill me? Thank you for saving us.
Yes.
Seek and you shall find me.
Still breathing, despite everything. Moving in.
I'm sure she loves some hair. Or teeth.
Also, some fruitcake. That never goes off.
The little loves cake.
Hey, you already got paid. No more work here. Plenty of rats elsewhere in the city. Go kill those. Rats, murderers. Always knew the chef gig wasn't going to be easy. Do not worry. Chef Revere's eyes will be kept peeled for murdering types.
Today, don't customers know there's a war on?
Await her blessings with open arms, and we pity those who would reject her.
Words about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just... Forgive me, why are you here?
Is this some kind of sick joke? Do you have any idea what I've been through these past few days? Yes, her name is Vanra. This stupid, useless fist said she had a lead, but she must have been stuck in Dream Mist or something.
Madam, tell me. You said she was taken from a tavern?
You catch the barest tendrils of magic coiled around the flaming fist.
Yes, the blushing mermaid down by the docks. I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
Someone or something has tampered with her memory.
What were we discussing?
What is happening? I feel like I'm going mad.
A hag? Preposterous. No such creature would dare set foot in the city.
Don't scare me more than I already am. With a hag won't win by Vanra. She's just lost. That's all. Odds. I'm so afraid. And so tired. I've been looking night and day, everywhere I could. I've no family, and Vanra's father isn't around. The flaming fists were my last resort. You will? Thank you. I haven't slept or eaten since she disappeared. I'm terrified something has happened to her. Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old and has red hair, like me. We were in the Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the docks. No, unless you count a couple of old drinking mates at the next table. But they'd be no help. They barely remember their own names. I was sober, though. I swear. I stop in the maid for a drink sometimes. But it was only a quick one. Of course. The front of house, Bosun Gannet was there, and the owner of the Blushing Mermaid, Captain Grizzly. Neither lifted a finger to help me look. It was awful. Thank you. I'll head home. Can't stand being around these idiots any longer. Come find me the moment you hear anything.
I'm way too big. I'm way too big.
Fist on the streets than ever. Maybe they'll whip the place into shape.
Interference with flaming fish property will be dealt swiftly.
We give thanks. Your safety is of utmost importance to Lord Gortash. A full investigation is underway.
Raise our city to its pinnacle.
Everyone has to contribute, darling. We all have to take care of each other. Once the washing is finished, you can play all you like.
I'm still right here, you know.
We do know, thank you. I'm just over there. So they can actually see you.
No, you mustn't. The city is full of criminals. We can't let them know we're vulnerable.
I'm scared. You don't have the pocket money for that. Maybe a little, but you...
Oh, please.
Maybe a few decades.
How's a dead cat making a stink like that?
Can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die.
That's curious.
Phil Graves' mansion.
Have you seen the size of a lantern? Have you seen the size of a steel
One lord of his metal coins. Gortash has got to be paying the mounting fees.
Set into the mansion's faded exterior, you see the faintest outline of a door, an entrance designed to provide the utmost discretion. The door pulses with a heavy, melancholic magic. Whatever lies behind it concerns the living and the dead. You sense it waits for the right words. It requires permission to open. The door shudders. It has no choice but to let you inside.
Mystic carrion awaits. Awaken, little one. Flower and bloom as I know you can.
You do not have an appointment. What possible reason could you have to enter the presence of Mystic Carrion?
The painter. Yes, I remember. He wanted to contact a tormented spirit. I gave him exactly what he desired, and for a pittance, given the complexity of his request. His inability to follow simple instructions is hardly my fault. If he wanted his safety guaranteed, that would have cost him extra. My clients are guaranteed absolute privacy in their consultations with myself and my spirits. I assume you came to me seeking an exorcism? I can provide you with the means to perform such a ceremony, but you understand, this is my livelihood. First, you must do something for me. So ready to part with your gold? To save yourself the bother of helping someone? Perhaps you are more like my usual customers than I thought. Very well. You may purchase Oscar's salvation, if you can afford it. Do not worry. It is of an earthly nature. It regards a conduit of mine, Thrombo, who has recently deserted his duties. He has not gone far, but given the sensitivity of his nature, I would prefer that he is not free to roam the city. Return Thrombo's body to me, then I will give you what you need to cleanse Oscar of his spectral interloper. Had I thought you were the type to shout his name from the rooftops, I would never have offered you the job. Thrombo is not alone in his ingratitude. He has led others in my service astray. 3 of them, beggars and zombies alike. The others lack even Thrombo's modicum of intelligence. It should be no great task to wring his location from one of them. Then, with the spirits herein our witnesses, the arrangement is made. They will follow your progress with great interest, as will I. Spirits. My spirits told me you were capable, yet you stand in my presence, and Thrombo is nowhere to be seen. But of course, one must never be scared to part with gold. It's better spent than buried.
Have my attention.
Let's get going. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Strange. Probably just a dead cat.
Not to mention the parchment quality of the Gazette. It's all here in the Balder's mouth, Gazette. By the fire, and you throw it. It's a fist.
Even deserves to be called a lord.
That's enough of that. Lord Gortash has everything under control.
What were you playing at,
Of all the answers you know, official investigations are concluded.
Only Lord
They'll get through them sooner or later.
Keep a wide berth of the gallows, please, for your own sake.
Any complaints will be handled after you turn your hand over to the care of the Ducal Council.
And what good is that gonna do us? How are we gonna support ourselves, huh?
Changed your mind? Offer's still there. Go on. Have a swing.
You recall where you've smelled this beggar's rotten musk before, in Mystic Carrion's chambers. This is one of his runaway servants.
Carrion sent you? Shit. Don't think about trying anything. I'll fight back. Bloody hells! And I thought Carrion was a bastard. Thrumbo was going to get us a boat, but I haven't heard from him since. He must be somewhere near the water. I just hope he didn't drown.
Why would they go to all that effort just to lie to us?
It's obvious, isn't it?
You should start your own alien colony.
Look what they've done to my cabbages!
I was joking. You really are that interesting.
We're lost, aren't we?
Right. Please, kind sir, can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die. Please, sir.
The broadsheet's gone to pot ever since I left.
Probably just a dead cat.
More of those bloody fish? God, it never ends. On my way. Now they see me.
Smell blood.
Time to push my luck again. These boots have seen everything. Rook to queen 6.
All right, Karlak, it's go time.
Thank you for cutting those creatures down, truly. Gods know what would have happened if you weren't here.
More of those creatures. Not sure why they're attacking out in the open like this.
Oh, God! There's guts all over my boat!
Thought I'd be used to the smell of fish by now. Not that smell.
I think I might have had my fill of fish for the next few 10 days.
Having these things lying around is bad for business.
Breathe deep and move.
Trust no one.
At least things have stayed interesting. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
The majestic shark. Relentless, aggressive, and unfortunately delicious. This one's days of predation are now over. Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
Just discussing the weather, dearie. Nothing of interest to you.
That was incredible! And just think what a story it'd make when fish fight back.
Gods, All we wanted was a nice dockside walk, not an unscheduled menagerie visit.
Please, kind sir, can you spare a few coins to feed my son?
Thanks again for dealing with those Sawagan. You saved more than just my livelihood. A bit quieter after the Sawagan attack, but that's to be expected. Loyal customers will be back. Fish mainly. The Flaming Fest commandeer the best stuff, but I can show you what I've got. Watch yourself, eh? God's willing, there won't be any more of those things.
Oh, please.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Ignorance away!
Shouldn't hear. Bless these roots.
So what exactly did you see?
The cultists took control of my fiancé.
You're just making that up on the spot.
Have you got anything I can use to bring him back?
I know.
Should have at least locked the place up proper before they left.
Have you seen any gazetteers around? I need to see if the new edition's out yet. Keep interrupting me.
Go home, mate. I'll finish these.
It's all right. I've been worse.
Some of those crates are heavier than I feel good about lifting.
My last decent mate joined the Flaming Fists. Now I'm stuck with these two lugs.
I think by the rules we're entitled to a break.
When do I get a break from your whining?
Why don't you sit down for a bit?
Won't win this war on our arses, will we? Sounds good.
I think you should reconsider your tactics here, please.
That might be worth a look.
Fresh fish, for now. But it won't be long before that briny odour takes on a more acerbic quality.
stripes on the sails.
Aren't those stripes? I see stripes.
Those are spots, you idiot.
How much farther can I go?
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
I'd kill for a pint of mermaid's breath. These city brews ain't got much bite to them.
Whoa, whoa, mate. This is the last place you need to be. Clear off, yeah? 2 words. Guild business. Only an idiot gets between them and their shipments. Why didn't you lead with that? I trust you're gonna balance the books too, yeah? Oh, yeah. Weapons, drugs, bit of fire wine. You know, the usuals. Pleasure as always. Better clear it out before the fish get here. You know how they are.
These city brews ain't got much bite to them.
Let's not hang around. The Fist have their hands full, but that doesn't mean a patrol won't come sniffing.
Got stripes on the sails.
I see stripes.
Those are spots, you idiot.
Can't talk. Bloody oil's gummed up my nets.
I'll find another way to Waterdeep.
What? This is life and death for me too, mate. You only get as many berths on my sloop as you can pay for. If I allow any freeloaders, my own crew will scrag me. Very well, I'll do it. Suppose I can find some way to make it good with the crew.
fish even get dirty? They live in water.
All of them.
500 gold. War is good for some businesses. What can I say? I got mouths to feed too.
Go time. Moving.
Gone with the weave.
Bye forever, pal.
Light on my feet.
I got this. Aye, aye.
On my way.
Help me.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Of course they fell.
Can't give up now. Moving in. I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
You've been caught lurking around the Sword Coast's most secure bank without permission. The guards are understandably upset. You are permitted to pass with your legs intact. This time.
I knew I should have done this before I got here. Now, there. 17.
Of course they do. They're fish.
Please, head inside. Don't let me keep you from the celebrations.
I thought it wise to make an offering to the Sea Queen before sailing out tomorrow. Wasn't expecting to find the servants so preoccupied.
Almighty brave mother, I implore you for safe passage on my next sea passage.
They don't play nice.
What's that?
I think I'm afraid of swag objects.
Ah, don't worry. Big liar's just pulling your leg.
I'm not. It was a sahuagin, big as life, all fangs and fins.
If they're right about the Swahagan, I may take up another line of work. Though nothing seems safe these days.
If we caught a sahuagin, would they buy it from the fish market? There's more bones than fish in this one.
That's cool.
It is splendid to see you again, my friend. If you hadn't saved me from that mob, I'd be penning a guide to the afterlife based on first-hand experience. Perhaps you would hazard a guess as to why the mob turned on me? It is not the eyes that I fear, it is the intelligence behind them. The Absolute is merely the outward form of something far more insidious. The Lord of Murder has returned. As he did 100 years ago, Baal has set his accursed sights on Baldur's Gate. And his temple runs red with the blood of the innocent. Oren is his chosen. And like Sarevok before her, she is able to take on the savage form of the Slayer. If the Slayer is not stopped, it will slaughter every living thing in this city. As one of those things, I'm particularly eager to stop it. And there is a way. I have a study of the beast, penned by the wizard Irenicus himself. It contains all of the knowledge needed to slay the Slayer. Now I just need a brave adventurer, willing to face Baal's chosen, and to put the knowledge into practice. Wonderful! I can scarcely think of anyone more suitable. It will serve you well. A study of the Slayer, penned by John Irenicus. It's one of a kind, so do try to keep it away from the inevitable bloodbath, The Dream Eater. It is said the children of Baal are claimed throughout their sleep, ever disturbed by visions of a life of bloodshed and terror. Once they have seen too much, once these dreams drive their minds to break, they are beset by the Slayer. It is a beast of unspeakable violence that consumes all in its path, including the soul of the one who is host to it. A genius, exiled from his home in the elven paradise of Soldanessala, when he attempted to seize the power of life itself, he instead turned his magnificent mind to murder on a grand scale. That is how he came to crave the power of the Baal spawn. He saw them not as living things, but as tools for his own machinations. In the end, though Irenicus took the form of the Slayer for himself, it was a Baal spawn who thwarted him, the same that saved Baldur's Gate. Quite so. I was rather hoping you'd gathered all the rest of the adventuring paraphernalia yourself. You'll need every advantage. I am a living witness to Baal's defeat those 100 years ago. So I know your battle against him is not futile. He can be stopped, but not all of those who stood against him survived. And those who did were never the same again. I wish you luck, my friend. And I hope that when I see you again, you'll be in one piece. 2 or 3 at most.
Watch this. Watch this.
Trust no one.
Yes?
Looking ahead. Don't waste a step.
Street pups like you. Perhaps Lord Prakash will revive that grand. Right. Safest place.
It was so clever.
Stories, get them right here.
It's unusual for prey to supply the tools of its own butchery. Razors, scissors, nail files. So many cuts one couldn't make. And yet, such a fleeting window. But then, who am I to deny the auspices of destiny? For we are celebrating, Master Figaro. You have the delicious honor of being my crowning achievement. Your body is my ultimate gift to my lord, but together we shall transcend. A challenger. My lord tests me. This piteous hovel will be your grave, challenger. I will savor your final breath. I must kill before becoming.
Can't even browse while he's with a client. No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
What do you mean? What else is down there?
Magic, innit? I'm just... weird feeling of yours.
So you believe me then?
Think I made the right decision not to stay long.
Another witness to my sacrifice.
No way to run a business.
How fortunate.
While he's a client.
Race.
Too much to bear.
Time to die. Must get on.
In position.
The lance board is set. The lesson is death.
Time to move.
Eat it.
Creator. Destroyer.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's a client.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Knees high.
I should have known it would be you. Thank you. If it had been the dwarf alone, we might have stood a chance. But these doppelgangers, they swarmed us. We were paralyzed before we even had the chance to fight back. A rising star, you say? Then there's more of these nutters running around. I thought as much. Devella Fountainhead, Constable of the Flaming Fist. I've been investigating the recent spate of murders across the city. I was on my way to the upper city when I heard a commotion. I stepped in to see if I could help. It's not every day you have the chance to catch a killer in action. Not even in this profession. These killings aren't random. In fact, they seem to be part of some sort of test. The killers paralyze their victims, take their hands as an offering for Baal, and make it look like the cult of the Absolute was behind it all. It grants them access to a tribunal. From what I could gather, it's some sort of rite of initiation for aspiring cultists to prove their worth. And it's taking place beneath Candle Hallow's tombstones. It's not a place I'd ever heard of, if I'm honest. But rumour has it there were some hidden cellars somewhere near the Elf Song. Technically, I haven't yet done an inventory of this crime scene. So if something were to go missing from a corpse... And I'll pick up where I left off. The upper city. When I'm done, I'll stop by the Basilisk Gate. If you've got an...
Oh, lovely little pick-me-up. Lovely day, this. For now. Is that blood? No, never mind.
And a location. We should find this Candle Hallow place.
They probably...
Very well.
I must say, I'm damn lucky you showed up when you did. Can you believe what that monster was doing? I'll confess, it terrified me greatly. Can you imagine dressing entirely in red? Jests aside, thank you. You forever have my humblest gratitude and a most generous discount on my wares. In the face of such horror, I don't see that I have much choice. Now, how may I help you today? Very good, sir.
Best be on my way.
Probably just a dead cat.
Oh, please.
Maybe a few dead cats.
Not food, client.
My spirits told me you were capable, yet you stand in my presence, and Thrumbo is nowhere to be seen.
So what exactly did you see?
I don't rightly know, but I was up to no good.
Awaken, little one. Flower and bloom as I know you can.
Funny isn't a crime.